Hey guys! Today I'm going to react to a ghost story that happened to Telly Savalas. That's the actor who played Kojak years ago. So this really happened to him, and it's a reaction video that was suggested by one of my subscribers. So let's see what happened to Telly Savalas. Right, let's start.
Every moment in time creates questions the human mind cannot answer. Out of reach, past all we can see, hear, and touch, beyond all we understand lies. The extraordinary.
So The Extraordinary is a show with different ghost stories by certain
supernatural stories,
personalities
told by friends and strangers, maybe with a little grain of salt. But now and then, someone so prominent we can't ignore comes forward, as in this story. It happened on Long Island, New York, to a very famous man.
Now, what I'm about to tell you is true if you want to hear it.
I do want to hear it.
You do want to hear it, then I'll tell you.
It's so cool, isn't he?
I was never superstitious.
I'll give you a ride.
But then something happened in my life
I'll give you a
which scared the hell out of me. And for something like that to happen to me is something that I can't understand to this day. God knows how many years ago. Let me think now. 58, 59. It's a lot of years ago.
He seems very convincing.
I just left off a date. Beautiful young girl since left us. And it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going home to Long Island after dropping her off. And as would happen, I ran out of gas. And
Ran out of gas.
I go into this
Tough
White
guy.
Castle restaurant. I says, "Is there a gas station open?" He
gas
says, "Yeah." He
station
says, "You
open?"
walk through the woods there." He says, "Get on the Grand Central Parkway, take it to the Cross Island Parkway." He says, "And the gas station there open all night." Okay. So I am. Start walking through the woods.
I want
The
some
wooded area,
gas.
not the woods. Going up, and as I'm doing that, I hear a voice say,
I'll give you a ride.
I turn around, and there's this guy in the Cadillac,
Silly voice, that.
and I didn't hear the Cadillac.
You hear the voice, and what do you see?
I see a guy in a white suit, and I hear an effeminate voice. He say, "I'll give you a lift." I said, "That's very
Effeminate
nice, because I'm
voice.
going to a gas station."
So he gets a ride in a
We get to
a
the gas
car
station,
driven by a
wasn't very nice.
ghost.
and
It's a bit hard
I'm
to believe.
fumbling around in my pockets. And he says, "I'll lend you $1." Well, I didn't ask him for money. And the truth is, I was broke. And I said, "Well, look," I says, I work for the State Department, and, well, anyway, give me your name and address, all right? Allow me to mail it to you, because I'm very embarrassed. Anyway, I go there, I get a can, pay for the gas. And we start driving back to my car to put the gas in the car, and I thought that was very nice of him. And then in the clear blue sky, he says, "I know," I'm not going to mention the name, "I know so-and-so. And it's a baseball player." We weren't talking baseball. Oh, I said, "Who's he?" He says, "Well, he's a..."
Utility infielder for the Boston Red Sox.
Oh,
I've got to pause it there. The voice. Anyway,
it's so bizarre that he would say it in the spookiest voice I ever heard.
yeah, it is.
He kept driving, get to my car, put the gasoline in. He pushes me to get it started. My car starts. I thank him very much. All in all, it's a very lovely experience to meet someone to help you out like that. No incident whatsoever. Go home, go to work in the morning, get out in the afternoon, this headline in the then Journal American. So-and-so dead. The guy he mentioned in that very spooky voice, age 20-some-odd, young ball player, under very mysterious circumstances. Autopsy and all that stuff. I said, God, what a frightening coincidence. I go home and I says, "Hey, Ma, isn't that funny?" My mother, I think, was part witch.
Eh?
I explained it to her. She says, well, yeah, Telly, strange
Part
things that do
witch?
happen. I said, but. And then I remembered that he gave me a piece of paper for me to send a buck to. I look at it, and there besides the address is a telephone number. Okay. Pick it up and I called the number. Jimmy's Bar. Oh, I said, well, can I speak to Mr. Cullen, please? Oh, Mr. Cullen, just a minute. Woman gets on the phone.
Who's calling?
Hi, may I speak to Mr. Cullen, please?
He's not here.
When do you expect him?
Who is this?
I says, well, I was with Mr. Cullen last night, and he gave me this telephone number, and he said I could reach him here. She says,
Look, you son of a bitch, I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about my husband, and he's been dead for 2 years.
Anyway, I wouldn't let it go. I did get in touch with the woman again. I did meet her in New York. She came down from Boston.
Why has he got a funny voice?
Because, you know, this is a little too much. The clothes I described were the clothes he was buried in. The piece of paper that he gave me signed James Cullen. She brought a letter that he wrote her when he was in the Army. It had Jimmy on that. Outside of that, the signature is identical. There's only one thing that was different. I said he had a high voice. She said, oh, no, she said. He had a deep voice like yours. Oh. Then it meant he killed himself. This way.
Bloody
Right through the voice.
Fuck.
Box, whatever.
That's why.
Anyway, this story happened to a guy
Bloody
like me, and as I say, it's been haunting me now close to 40 years.
That's why he talks funny.
Telly told us, by the way, that he'd always been a cynic about the supernatural. Until that night.
Wow. Bloody hell. So that's why the ghost was going, you want to ride? Because he shot himself in the neck. Wow. That's a brilliant ghost story. I don't know if it's genuine though, but Telly Savalas seemed very convincing when he was given the story, but he is an actor, so it's difficult to tell if it's real or not. It's a bit far-fetched that a ghost actually give him a lift. That's a little bit beyond the realms of possibility, but great story nevertheless. So hope you enjoyed the reaction video. Look out for more. Bye everybody. Bye. Bye.